What up, guys? Welcome to another edition of Double Touch Show Late Night. Today, or at least tonight, we're gonna talk about some interesting story regarding the French actor Jussie Smollett.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle for that one.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle and shout out to and Jussie.
As well, yeah, he gave us
Yeah,
the story.
he
Uh,
gave us a great
when did that happen, by the way? The Joseph Smollett story.
January 2019. It happened.
Seems so long ago.
Yeah, well, it seems not too long ago to me actually, but recently. So as you guys know, the you guys know the story about the actor. He used to be on Empire, right, or
Empire,
Power?
yes,
Yeah,
that's
one
one
of
of
the
his
two.
biggest shows.
Yeah,
Tupac.
and he base at one day base story came out. Yeah, Tupac. Now I get what you mean. A story came out that he was attacked by two white men with MAGA hats and well, a lot of weird things. I think they found him with a noose around his
That was his neck. He
neck,
was beat up
beat up.
as he was going to Subway,
Yeah, the 2 o'clock
2 o'clock
in
Subway
Chicago
run.
in the winter.
Right, in the city center where there is. Anyway, let's continue. Let's
In the
continue.
winter when it
In
was
the winter,
cold,
one of the coldest days of the
and
year.
in one of the coldest cities, the windy city. And of course, he was trialed, and they found well before the judge made brought out his judgment. There were already some. They were already making jokes about him because it seems more and more that his joke. The story didn't add up. Well, in today's show, we're gonna talk about the developments regarding that story in particular. The two people who allegedly beat him up, well, not allegedly, they came out and said that they beat him up.
They
They
doing
win.
they doing interviews.
They're doing,
What are you here? You assault someone and now you're doing interviews, trying to get a bag out of it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
Abim Abimbola and Olabinjo.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
the name.
yeah. And before we continue, guys, of course, the disclaimer, because this show might this show might go off the rails. We here on the Double Touch Show provide entertainment purpose. We're here for entertainment purposes only. The views and expressions showed in the videos and articles we show in our video in or at least on our channel do not necessarily reflect the thoughts and opinions of the channel, KR, nor myself. As I said, all topics we discuss for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised, and all commentary is alleged. We don't know anything here on the channel. We are not your gurus. Furthermore, speaking of not being your gurus, we are not, or at least on this channel, we do not act as any kind of advisor. So if you need advice in a particular area in your life, we strongly urge you to seek the assistance of the respective advisors. Could be a life advisor, financial advisor, legal advisor, or any kind of advisor. But these advisors can give you advice and support that might be tailor made to you. Here, we're just here for the entertainment. Yeah, with that out of the way, we can proceed with the late night show. So, KR, did you see what can you tell me and the viewers about so your take on the brothers?
Juicy or
Not,
the
not
brothers?
the brothers, yeah. So the latest developments.
Well, from what I understand, these guys they're telling their part of the story because we heard a long time about what Juicy did or Juicy's side. Juicy saying, I'm the gay Tupac. They're trying to get me locked up. I'm innocent. Well, he got convicted and then he was released and he never said again. So I mean, I guess he's the gay Tupac in that sense. Anyway, but
Metaphorically.
the story about the brothers. So the brothers right now are doing their run. They're trying to get their bags. What's his name again? I said Olabinjo
You're probably pronouncing it wrong though, but it's
Olabinjo and Abimbola.
Bimbola and Olabinjo
Abimbola and Olabinjo
Osundairo. Yeah.
Osundairo. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, man. They are trying to get their bags up. It's like they are doing their interviews. They were part of the latest
Document
Fox News docu-series about this whole quagmire, because it's a quagmire, guys.
for
I don't
sure.
know, guys. Let us know in the comments if you believe small Jussie from the start, or whether you thought this is cap, this is all cap, because that whole story was kind of weird to me. As soon as, anyway, it was kind of weird, but basically they are doing their runs now, trying to get their bags up and try to maybe they're trying to get a acting job, because they have been reenacting the what happened,
The incident.
the hoax, because at this time we can say definitely it's a hoax. But before we go there, I have something right here. They were at Hannity, and this is how one of the brothers showed up. Maybe you don't see it, guys. It's the MAGA hat with the first A replaced by Africa. Make Africa great again. Shout out to them, man. They are really they are really they have. How can I say this without saying something crazy? They are really showing their fun side about this, even though technically, I don't know. Since it's a hoax, the assault never happened. So you cannot say they beat the guy up. So there's no assault there. So it's basically, I don't know what can you categorize this as? Can we categorize this as anything? Is it as though it's part of a play? I have no idea, because they did
Well, they did try to mislead, right? The law.
that is true. Well, did they, or was it Jussie who did that?
Well, I don't know. I didn't watch the docu-series, but were they in? So were they only paid? So I know they were paid. I think $3,500. They were
Yeah.
paid, but were they? I mean, if someone pays you to do as if you're beating him up,
You don't know. Maybe they're preparing for a role.
maybe I don't know, but it's weird. But
It's a
yeah,
weird story, guys.
yeah.
So they are reenacting the whole thing, and showing it to, well, it's part of the docu, and maybe we get hit with a copyright on this one. So fair use, guys. Fair use. Let's see what we can get out of this one. At least a laughter, because it looks crazy how these guys are
Moving.
reenacting it. So it's gonna start right here.
They took our beautiful bench.
Oh yeah, the story says they went to the bench and sat there waiting for Jussie, because as a real diva,
He's late.
he was late, and he told them not to bring their phones. Jussie he's thinking though. Don't bring your
Yeah.
phones, because the tracking geolocation.
He's thinking one step ahead
He's-
instead of instead of 7.
Yes. We should have found him a couple of white boys to do this, not a couple of black dudes. Anyway,
Let's go.
yeah. So he told them to
The least, right? The least. If your story is that two white guys did it, the least you can do is hire two white guys to do
but one white guy, it would be an insane white guy if he asked them to show up with a MAGA hat, and also all the hoopla and calling
Yeah,
calling him
yeah.
names, etc. What white guy would agree with that? They're telling the story and how it all went down. They were sitting at the bench. Well, apparently the bench is being removed, so these types of crimes are prevented in the future. That's a very late reaction. It's a very delayed reaction.
The
Very
bench will prevent will
Yeah,
prevent it.
it prevents. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see, guys.
This is where we waited for Jussie to come before we attacked him. So we got here with 10 minutes to spare, and we had to plan our escape route to survey the land. His building is actually right here, right above the stairs that we're going to attack him at. We made sure we got there at 2 a.m. sharp.
On the dot.
On the dot. We had no phones because he did not want us to bring any phones. He said, so we don't lose them. I don't know if that's really the reason, but you can deduce your own reason. So 2 a.m., he was nowhere to be found. He was not there. So we were like, damn, what do? We didn't have no way of contacting him. He had no way of contacting us. So we waited here for about, what, 4 minutes?
It was about 4
Roughly
minutes,
4 minutes.
but it felt like forever.
Because it was cold as balls. So I saw him out the corner of my eye, and I was like, okay, that's him. Let's go.
Already you're seeing they're very hyped about this.
Yeah,
They were in the first interview,
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
bag
yeah,
is up. They gave us 10 million,
Yeah.
10,000.
yeah,
So
yeah,
we're gonna tell the story as good as we can.
yeah.
Guys, get your seatbelts because this is going to be next part is going to be a wild ride. They see Jussie coming down. What do you think happens?
They approach him.
Well, let's see.
We gotta go get this Empire fat. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Is that him?
That's that neck.
Standing there.
Get that neck.
Oh, he's moving fast. Come on, let's get him.
Get that neck.
Let's get him. As we cross the street,
Yeah.
What they do? What they- I don't know what went through their minds at that moment. But they thought it was a great idea to call him right on camera the F word. Well, I guess they're really method acting.
Yeah, they're in the
In
And
the
they're
moment.
they're reenacting now. In
Anyway,
this, let's go.
yeah, it's really coming back to him.
it's him. Let's go. We gotta go get this Empire fat. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Is that him?
That's that neck.
Standing there.
Get that
Look
neck.
at how he's walking.
He's moving fast. Come on, let's
Get that neck.
get him. As we crossed the street, we said, hey, to get his attention.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, he turned around, looked at us, and that's when we started yelling the famous slurs he wanted us to yell. Hey,
Aren't you that Empire?
hey, Empire fat Nick. It's MAGA country.
Yeah.
And then he said, what did you say to me? And then that's when I threw the first punch at him. I held the blow because I didn't want to hurt him, of course. So I made it look real, but I held it. Then we started tussling, moving around, and then I threw him to the ground. He wanted it to look like he fought back. That was very important for him because he said, hey, don't just beat my ass, make it look like I'm fighting back and whatnot. So
Yeah. Guys, Archie is seeing this for the first time. So,
I did.
oh man, this is They are really using the time they have, man. They're really trying to get a job out here, man.
yeah.
Let's get that
Yo,
MAGA country.
this is MAGA country.
And the sad thing is, Jussie, Jussie went on record and said that's what they told him.
But he gave them the words in the
Gave
front.
him the script.
He gave them.
The script. These guys thought they were auditioning for a role. They were really
And,
into it. They gave him the script.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Crazy. This is crazy, man.
We did that, and then I threw him to the ground. And after I threw him to the ground, he had no bruise. I wanted it to look more real. So then I threw him to the ground. After I threw him to the ground, I used my knuckle and gave him a noogie. So I went like this. Why did I do that? To give him a scar, to give him a mark, to make it look real, like he really did get his ass beat. After I did that, I fake kicked him. I don't know what he was doing. I wasn't paying attention.
That's where I came around with the
Well, this is what we call no chemistry at all. You gotta work together, guys. What are you guys doing? This is why you don't find a job. That's why the auditioning is going bad.
Yeah.
You gotta work together. You gotta raise them up, hold them up.
But you think, but
There are two brother guys, and this is the only thing they could have done to Jussie. They could have hold him down, go in, punch him back to make it more real, and yell, "You like it? You like it, huh? N-word."
oh my god, man, that's crazy,
The
man.
last part, the last few seconds. Let's see what the other brother has to say.
I fake kicked him. I don't know what he was doing. I wasn't paying attention.
That's where I came around with the bleach, the infamous bleach in the hot sauce bottle, poured it on his shirt. Then I finally put the rope around his face. I did not put it around his neck. I just placed it on his face, and that's when we took off.
They're-
Look at how they run. They are really, like I said, guys. I'm not saying that for that. They are really auditioning for a role, man. I don't know what role. Maybe they want. Do they want to create a new Jussie Smollett movie? Maybe they want to play themselves in there. Holla at your boy if you guys need. I'm in my mama's basement, but if you guys need a producer, holla at your boy. I might splash some cash on this movie.
you don't have cash, man. You're inverse balling in your mama's bases, right?
Yes, I'm putting my mama's I put my mama's house
As collateral.
just to make this movie. Hey man, guys. Fox Nation, go to Fox Nation. There is there's a 30 minutes. There is a 30 minutes episode on there.
It's,
You
it is a
guys
dirty
can check
minute.
it out. This crazy story. They interview a lot of people that were involved. So the police chief, they interview the brothers, they interview a couple of a lot of people, journalists. So I mean the story is crazy, man. If you think about it, hindsight, back then I knew the story was too. Guys, you have always a gut feeling. If you don't have that gut feeling, you might be tone deaf. But I cannot help you with that. But when it happened, I was like, this is a funny story. Who the heck attacks a black man in Chicago where blickies are pulled out at 2 a.m.
In the winter?
In the winter while he's walking to Subway? Come on, man. The whole story doesn't make any sense.
That's why I said, you said he's a thinking person. He's not. He thinks, I mean, one step
thinks.
ahead. But I mean, if he couldn't even I mean, if he couldn't even say, if he couldn't even hire, if he was going to say that he was assaulted by two white guys, why would you hire two Nigerian guys?
I gave you the reason. What are you talking about? I gave you the reason.
Come on, man. That's not legitimate reason, man. It's not legit. Come on, man. Oh
Oh
my
man,
god.
come on. But this is a crazy story, guys. Um, if you watch the docu series, or at least the episode they have on Fox Nation, YouTube, you will laugh your ass off, man. I've never seen something like this. This is crazy, yo. And the fact they'll make, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, man. I don't know.
This
This
whole
is-
story, if you think about it, hindsight always is 2020, they say, but if you think about the whole absurdity of the whole thing, by the way, the brother said he put the noose on the face. Is he saying that?
Yeah, he
Jussie
said
was
he put it.
woken up, he could put it around his neck
He's saying that he put it. So Jussie
on
put
the
it.
face.
He put it on the face, and Jussie is the. And if he put it on the face, and Jussie, and they found Jussie with it around his neck, then there's only one person who could have done it. It was self-inflicted. Come on, it's crazy. But to me, the weirdest thing is, and the weirdest thing is that it goes to show. No, it's weird. Yeah, it goes to show you a couple of things. One, how far people will go for more fame. I mean, the guy was coming up. He was on a come up.
Yeah.
There was the.
But there's always a bigger thing, You can be
Yeah,
a normal actor, you can be Martin Luther King,
Yeah, or you can be Tupac, but
Or lot.
the- but to me, so that's one thing. The second thing is that it shows that there are people out there who are willing to do weird things. So can you imagine how, I don't know, crazy
It
is
is
the word
It is
to
crazy
just
because
to just create a scene like that, and to
you gotta
think of, okay, I'm gonna put it, and it's a whole script. So you even know
what is going to
that
happen.
so you know that okay, maybe people will forget and he can be an actor again. You never know. But one thing's for sure, he's never gonna direct anything because he can even write a damn script. 2 o'clock in the morning. I think that I don't think, however, that we'll see him again because, some people said that he had the potential to be as big as Will Smith. Difference is that Will Smith actually got big, and he is very big, very big. The whole setback with Chris Rock, okay, but
But the
Jussie
thing is-
wasn't there yet.
Well, but Jussie was old already. It wouldn't
No.
have been as big as Will. Come on, man.
I'm not
Jussie,
talking
right?
as. I'm saying that some people compared him to Will Smith, so he had the
Yes, the
potential
same
to get
people
there.
believed in this hoax, right?
I don't know who did. But I'm not trying to defend the guy. I'm just stating. I'm just stating what I heard.
I know you're not trying to defend him, but he's 40 now, man. Come on,
Is he 40?
he's 40.
Oh, maybe he wanted to he wanted to accelerate his
He's
plan,
well, maybe he started to believe he can be Will Smith, and he's like, "Oh, Will Smith, I'm 40, almost 40 now, and I need to accelerate this stuff because otherwise I'll be
they're not. They're not casting me. I'm gonna cast myself.
cast myself. I'm gonna create my own movie."
Yeah.
But it's crazy. I think the thing you pointed out is very true. We laugh about this, but there are cases where this is seriously happening, and the fact that Jussie thought this was a good idea shows you that there are people, like you said, who are willing to do anything for a little bit of clout.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you remember, there was this kid who was running down. I think it was in one of the southern states, where he was running, and basically a couple of guys stopped him,
Yeah.
and they basically deleted him.
Yeah.
But that's a real case. But this is like,
He was using the momentum of the whole race debate, police
yeah,
debate, I think, because everyone was in, the whole Donald Trump president prep campaign, MAGA. So he was using that, and he took everything that he could get: a bit of the Trump, a bit of racism, a bit of police brutality. Well, there's no police brutality, but he took a couple of things and created a story. While there are real victims out there, and it's a
yeah.
shame. Uh, I don't like to mess with people's money, so I mean, yeah, and I don't wish bad upon people either. But he brought this on himself.
And from what I read here, he's not getting any offers anymore. So I
But
think
he didn't say sorry either, right? He doubled down. So
he doubled down. Yeah.
yeah, it's not no. Okay. That
Good.
being said, KR, anything else?
No.
Cool,
I
cool,
mean,
cool.
we've seen enough.
The- the-
Olabinjo, and Abimbola. That guys, you might have you might have a golden future playing yourself in that movie.
Best
Keep
supporting
doing your
actors.
thing. What is
Best supporting actors.
it?
Come on, Will Smith. Okay.
Whoa, whoa, guys, go watch the other late night
Yeah,
videos
last
we
week.
have. We have three out. One about Will Smith, the other about what we started about Ja Morant.
Yeah.
Go watch them. I think they are fun short clips.
Yeah, short, lighthearted. Okay, guys, with that being said, it's been a pleasure to entertain you once more. Remember to subscribe if you haven't done so already. It's really important to us. We want to grow the channel. We're working very hard, as you can see. And don't believe what we're saying. Go check out our our page,
Catalog.
our catalog. So yeah, so you can check out our catalog, how many videos we post. We post every day during weekdays, at least once a week, and that's
Once a day.
very once a day. And that's very conservative what I'm saying, because in fact we're posting on average 3 clips a day, including longer format shows. Let us know what you think. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video with friends, families, and of course, as KR always says, share it with your
Enemies.
enemies as well. Distract them. Whatever your thoughts are, let us know in the comment section below, and we'll see each other in the next show. Till next time, peace.
Peace.